This is Andrew Johnson, the worst president in American history. And while I'm not going to explain everything that he did wrong during his presidency, his terrible presidency, I will give some reasons why I would say so. Our modern racial divide that we have today can be linked back to the end of the Civil War and the dealings that Andrew Johnson had with the Reconstruction of the South. He allowed for some horrible things to happen, something that the Republican Party tried to fight against him with. They even almost got him impeached because of his dealings, because they hated him, because he was a Southern Democrat, which was rare because many of the Southern Democrats sided with the South during the Civil War. He was one of the few that did not in Congress, and he was pretty much antithesis to what the Republican Party was trying to do. He was pro-slavery but pro-union, and that's the whole reason he stayed with the Union, was because he was pro-union. And the problems that he caused for Reconstruction and the things that he allowed to happen were horrible, and they we can still feel their effects today. He allowed for the Ku Klux Klan to be created and didn't do much about it, even when people like General Grant wanted to deal with them. He was sympathetic to the Southern plantation owners and allowed for a sort of slavery to continue, which would eventually get destroyed with the help of Grant and others. During his presidency, he allowed for all sorts of horrible things to happen. And I hear this all the time today about modern presidents and modern presidents being the worst presidents in American history, regardless of what side you're on. I hear that today, and all I can think is we just need to read a little bit. Because while, yes, maybe a modern president can be in the top 10, and maybe there will be a modern president that is the worst president ever. The problem is we won't know that until 20 to 30 years down the line. None of the presidents we have today are the worst presidents in American history. They're not even close, because none of them have done as much damage to the United States as Andrew Johnson did during his presidency.